Your lips fucking cold.
Okay. All right.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
Get his
saying
ass.
something.
Get his ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boys, the 1, 2, 3 count of Wrestling Pod, here to talk to you about everything that's been going on in this crazy week of professional wrestling. And dare I say, welcome to the road to WrestleMania.
I'll drink to that.
Because after Monday Night Raw, yeah, it's definitely the road to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
But first and foremost, I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We have some big things coming up.
I'm going to ask this question in the beginning of everything. For the people that are watching in the first 30 seconds or so, what do you want main event WrestleMania? Because I feel that's going to be one of the hot topics coming up in the next couple of months. Because I don't know if I want to see Solo and Roman 101. I don't know. But we'll get into that. Put that in the comments. What do you want to see WrestleMania?
Yeah. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and let us know. Who do you want to see at WrestleMania in the main event? Also, to the very first person to message us on either our Twitter, Blue Sky, or Instagram on the 3 Count Pod page or our personal ones. The first ones to message us. And if you live close to Indiana, you will have 2 tickets to AEW Dynamite tomorrow.
Woo! Yeah, I gotta put that out tonight now. And to put the pressure on me. Okay.
Or today.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be out tonight. I'm getting it out tonight. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about some professional wrestling. We had Survivor Series go on over the weekend. It was a crazy Survivor Series. Get Well Soon, Jimmy Uso.
Yeah.
Bronson Reed.
Yeah.
I think Jacob Fatu might have hurt himself, but also he's really good at selling. So
yeah,
that, and also this isn't WWE. Get Well Soon, Juice Robinson.
Ooh, rock hard.
Yeah, he got hurt during the Continental Classic, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Get well soon to those two. They do have something about the injury. Trying to look this up as we go. Trying to be
yeah, the injury bug is killing us.
And it's the start to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
And this is per Wrestling Inc. This past Saturday, Bronson Reed took part in the main event Survivor Series. Picture on social media earlier in the day of a walking boot on his right foot, revealing that he was flying home. Speaking on today's Wrestling Observer, Dave and Brian say Reed is reportedly set to undergo further scans and tests for confirmation, but word is going around that the wrestler may have a broken ankle.
Ooh. That sucks.
And I don't. You obviously haven't seen Survivor Series.
I haven't seen all of it. I didn't see clips.
It was when Bronson Reed jumped off the cage.
Yeah, I know. I know. And that's bad because he had a main event spot. He is probably one of the top heels that's going on right now. And for him to be injured.
He was perfect in the bloodline.
Yeah, he's perfect in the bloodline. Is he any point related to them? Like at any? Oh, that is crazy. Because he looked like the new bloodline. Yeah. But no, that was get well soon, Bronson. Get well soon, Jimmy. Yeah, because I need y'all for WrestleMania.
Yes, I need the Usos versus the Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I also need Sammy versus Bronson.
sorry, it's going to be Sammy versus Kevin.
And is it going to be Sammy versus Kevin, or is it going to be
Think
Sammy
about it.
versus Drew?
Think about it.
Sammy, Kevin, Drew, Seth.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why it's Sammy versus KO. Sorry, I know we've started talking about WrestleMania altogether. And
We'll
it's
get back.
just a prediction.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, Kevin Owens is pissed off at Cody Rhodes for teaming with who? Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn is his best friend.
Yeah.
And after everything that Roman Reigns did to Sammy, for Sammy to go back and help Roman Reigns, it's Sammy versus KO at WrestleMania.
Okay. I'm sorry, but people like Ace, so I'm letting them see Ace real quick. Yeah. Yeah, he's in the background. He is, as you can see, he's chilling on the blanket and the armrest of the couch. So I just wanted to say that real quick for all the dog lovers, because I seen your dog in the back too, and then my dog is just laying there. He
I
moved.
don't know.
Yeah, he
Oh,
moved,
okay,
but
yeah.
he was there. But yes,
My dog and cat will be making appearances.
but yeah, I
But
completely agree with you. Kevin and Sammy, that story, I don't think that story is going to go anywhere. But a WrestleMania match would be awesome.
it'll be their second time having a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, I mean, and they've been
He's joking.
beefing. They've been on again, off again for 20 years. Like that's crazy. 20
They're
years
true
of
frenemies.
true frenemies. And you know what's the best?
Best frenemies.
You know what the mess up part about that is? Kevin is right.
Yeah.
He is the. I think for the last 3 weeks we've been saying that Kevin is right. Kevin is right about
Kevin
Cody.
is in the world of kayfabe. Kevin Owens can break the fourth wall per se.
Yeah.
It's like in the universe of professional wrestling, I like to think of it sometimes. People are going to think this is weird, that the universe of WWE is in its own little TV universe where everything from the outside world
Don't matter.
necessarily doesn't affect it. And that's basically what kayfabe is.
Yeah.
It's just using your damn imagination.
Yeah.
Like, oh, of course these guys aren't going to try to kill each other with a chair shot. Like everybody's getting mad at Nia Jax.
Yeah.
Because let's go ahead and bring this back to Survivor Series.
Just one more thing, because you guys said something that is amazing. Kevin Owens is the Deadpool of WWE. He's the only person that can bring in stuff that happened from Ring of Honor into the WWE world. That is crazy. Because when he said we've been friends for 20 years, people that don't know anything about Ring of Honor is like, wait, you talking about y'all been wrestling friends for 20 years? Because
well, I mean, technically, Kevin was wrestling against Sammy's cousin El Generico, but they've been friends.
Yeah,
like
right. Because Kevin and Sammy has been friends, but Kevin and El Generico has a lot of heat. Yeah, that's like Chavo beefing with Chris Benoit, but I don't think that really happened. But yeah.
But going back to Survivor Series, it started off with the women's war game match. Nia Jax and Bayley started it off. A lot of people are getting mad at Nia Jax because of the lackluster way she was giving people chair shots.
Yeah, I saw that.
I, on the other hand, understand what was going on. And that's because if you look at it, I want to say it was Bayley and Naomi. They had their hands up like this.
Mm-hmm.
And there are no headshots.
Yeah.
In wrestling.
There's no unprotected headshots, yeah.
Yeah. Or protected headshots. Period. So she wanted them to feed her their back so she could hit the back like they're taught to do.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all up like this. So even if she swung it like this,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, they could do that, but it didn't make it wouldn't be as effective as giving them the back.
Yeah. And for the record, I saw on Twitter a video of how Nia Jax was hitting the wrestlers in Survivor Series, and they showed a video of Hulk Hogan. He's walking around with the chair, and he's about to get ready to hit Bam Bam Bigelow, and he just taps him and move on. It was the funniest shit.
This is going to be my unpopular opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
People love old school wrestling so much,
Mm-hmm.
but and hear me out. This is a giant but.
I got
The
an idea
athleticism that wrestlers have right now is totally different than back then.
completely, and I know where you're going. Go ahead.
But if any of these wrestlers would have had a match like they had back then, boy, oh boy, would the internet be going ham on them.
Pissed. 5
Like
minutes.
the overselling, the taps.
Yeah.
Like,
and then 5 minutes of a war game match. That
now don't get me wrong, the stories,
yeah, the stories was amazing.
that's another story. But the matches,
Yeah.
no.
I think I read somewhere that the average WWE Attitude Era match lasted on average 3 minutes. That's crazy. A 3-minute match. We would riot if it was a 3-minute match against a superstar. Shawn Michaels and a Triple H. If, for the record, Shawn Michaels and Triple H on that Christmas Raw, perfect. But if that would have happened at any point with another big star, 3 minutes of just quick wrestling, people would riot.
Mm-hmm.
People would riot. It was perfect for that moment, but we have, dare I say, we have some of the best skilled wrestlers in history. We didn't have people that grew up watching, and I don't really want to mention his name, but this is the second time. We had wrestlers growing up watching Chris Benoit, wanted to mimic him in his technical wrestling. Dean Malenko, one of the most uncharismatic men in wrestling, but when he got in a match, his technical wrestling was crazy. We done had skilled wrestlers that want to imitate Jeff and Matt Hardy. Like, we don't. If Ricochet was in the Attitude Era, they wouldn't know what to do with him. Granted, WWE didn't know what to do with him anyway. But if he was in the Attitude Era, he wouldn't be the star that he is now. The only wrestling promotion that really knew how to work those type of wrestlers was New Japan in that era. But that's because New Japan was pomp and circumstance. They were a quiet group of fan base that, when a good thing happened, they yay, and then they just get back quiet. So wrestlers had to learn how to be creative, learn how to call their moves off without the fans hearing them. So it forced them to have some of the best matches, which is how you get Bam Bam Bigelow flying off the top rope almost every 3 minutes. Like this, that's why New Japan was what it is. But yeah, if we had that type of wrestling today, it would be riots.
Oh man, this sneeze I thought was about to hit, but just went away. But going back to Survivor Series.
Yeah, let's go.
Rhea Ripley had on, sorry for the long pause. Rhea Ripley had on a really cool mask, a demons type mask.
Mm-hmm.
She ripped it off, had like some war paint. Basically, at the end of the day, Nia Jax had her head in the toilet seat, and Naomi gave her the stink face.
Happy belated birthday to Naomi, by the way.
That as well. Io Sky did her backflip off the top of the cage, which then Tiffany Stratton also did a swanton. Looked awesome. Yeah, that was pretty much the match.
The
And Rhea Ripley and Team One with Riptide through a table.
I got a hot take because I didn't see that match all the way through. But I will say the women wrestlers today can rival some of the men in the WCW, WWE war era. I think that the women's wrestler in those times, if they had, because I know that I said if they had wrestled today, that if WWE had that type of wrestling today, that we would riot. But if the women's wrestled like that back then, I think that there would have been a bunch of different superstars, and I think some of the biggest sales would have been the
Mhm.
women because they were athletic.
I
They
mean, don't get me wrong. During the Attitude Era, I think Gail Kim was there,
mm-hmm,
Jazz,
mm-hmm,
and Miss Jacqueline.
mm.
Those three women
I was just
from
about
the
to say that.
jump could work.
Yeah, you had
And then Lita as well.
Lita. You also had Trish, who started off that wasn't like a big wrestler, but
Well, I'm
she
just
grew.
saying from the jump,
Yeah,
they were professional wrestlers.
China was a
Yes.
professional wrestler. The fact that she could wrestle with men was that, but I think that the women, the Survivor Series of today, if they didn't have, I'll say it like this: if the Survivor Series women's match had the story that the Bloodline had at War Games, we would be telling a different story of the matches because
Mhm.
the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline was a crazy story and they delivered. But the women, the way that they delivered was it was crazy. I think that they had the better match.
Last year, I would say yes. This year, no.
I don't know. It's kind of
But
this for me. Go ahead.
we then had. Well, I'm not even going to go over. I don't care. We had Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight. Out of nowhere, Shinsuke Nakamura became the new United States champion. Word is that they did that for his upcoming match at Noah,
Hmm.
so it can put more international eyes on
Okay.
Shinsuke and in turn WWE.
If it was anybody else, I would be upset. But it's Shinsuke, and y'all know I love Shinsuke and his intro. And I wish I could have
His
seen the New Japan and the no that Shinsuke. I didn't miss that. But go ahead.
his entrance right now reminds me of like the last Ronin, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I don't know the last Ronin. Shinsuke Nakamura. I missed that.
No. That's just like him. He's just on Ronin right now,
Mm,
and he's
okay.
just out for
I I thought that it
destruction.
I thought that it was something from his past that they're bringing
Oh
back.
no,
Okay. Okay. So then, yeah, I love Shinsuke Nakamura. I love the entrance that he did. I don't love how people are talking about his new entrance music. It just added a few more kick drums to it, but it's the same song.
thank you. Ow,
Choke him again.
ow, ow,
Choke him
ow,
again.
ow.
Get him again. Get him again. Get him again. Tell her I said get him again. Oh, you're not gonna say it.
He said, thank you for giving me tea.
I did not say that. Mm-mm.
He said he didn't say that. So
No.
what did he say? I can see him shaking his head.
He can't hear me right now.
I can hear you.
Oh no, this is too hot for me to drink.
Yeah, she got
Anyways,
Mhm.
we had the Intercontinental title on the line with Braun Breaker versus Ludwig Kaiser versus Sheamus. Craziest thing is Braun Breaker just jumping out of nowhere, like the heights that man can jump. They
Yeah.
say white men can't jump.
Okay. I miss most of that match, but I did see him jump. Was that no? I think that was SmackDown. Him doing his little charge run through trying to spear people, and he got
And then it was on Raw because
it
he's a
was
Raw
on
superstar.
yeah, it was
But
on
when
Raw.
he attacked the table and just like
Yeah, destroyed.
bounced off,
Crazy.
it's like, dude,
Mm.
why are you doing this to yourself?
Because Braun is an animal, just like his dad. The Junkyard Bulldog, man,
Junkyard Bulldog,
yes.
that
He,
wasn't his name.
Rick Steiner is the man. He didn't have the charisma
He's the
that's
Bulldog.
yeah, he's the Bulldog. He didn't have the charisma that Scott Steiner had, but I love to watch him wrestle. He get on. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was on. Seeing them. Okay, but let's continue.
Hold on. I know there was another match, but I completely spaced on what that match was.
We have. Hold on. Going to find.
Of course, Gunther versus Damian Priest, and the big thing, Finn Balor screwed Damian Priest again.
Of course.
So the hate is real.
Yeah, and I said it that they're going to keep this dude with a championship forever until he
Mhm.
yeah.
It also led to a parking lot brawl between Damian Priest and the Judgment Day.
Mm.
But then we had the male Survivor Series match. Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Sammy, the Usos versus the New Bloodline. So on Friday, there was a promo where Punk basically said that he's not doing this for Roman Reigns. He is doing this for his friend Paul Heyman, and that Paul Heyman owes him one favor.
Ooh. It's kind
How
of
do you feel about this one favor, and what do you think it might be?
okay. I think this is what I think. I think that the only time that the favor wouldn't matter is if Roman has a championship. That's the only way that I can think that the favors matters.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to say that a Cody versus Roman part 3 at WrestleMania is the only thing that would make sense for this, unless they want to push it to Survivor SummerSlam.
Or what if it's going to be at Elimination Chamber, and it's going to be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns,
For what?
the WWE title at WrestleMania?
So that would mean that Cody would have to lose that
At Elimination Chamber.
at Elimination Chamber. That's crazy. Or Royal Rumble. I think that Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but I still want Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes
That is a good match.
at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it can handle all the way up to WrestleMania. But
I don't think so either. Go ahead.
just to like start that off, like it can start before WrestleMania. They have their match, but then it leads to an Elimination Chamber match with Cody Rhodes, with Randy Orton, with Roman Reigns, with insert 3 other people. But
I can actually see a Roman versus Cody versus Randy as a triple threat match. And Randy somehow costing himself the championship. Like he RKO's Cody. Cody is out, but Roman super punches him. Or the OG bloodline resorts to old tactics and get them to have a dirty win. I can see that. And I can see CM Punk versus Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. And I think that the OG bloodline does their thing, but a Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes after WrestleMania Day 1 have that type of match, or I can see that. And then they're coming out to help CM Punk to have this championship. I can see that.
Hmm.
So, yeah. I,
But at the end of the day, there was some friction. The match started off with Tamatanga and Jimmy Uso and Tamatanga and them just clogging on the cages. um, then you get like Bronson Reed, Jimmy Uso coming in. It basically all culminated to Tama Tamaloa was about to go in. Bam. Solo holds out his hand. Jacob Fatu goes out. CM Punk's about to go out. Bam. Roman Reigns stops him.
yeah.
Has Sami Zayn go in. Roman Reigns is about to go out. Here comes CM Punk. Boom.
Yeah.
Pushes his way through.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. That told a lot without saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
That is great storytelling. I don't know who are the writers in there, but shout out to the writers. Shout out to Triple H. Shout out to oh, I almost said it. I almost said shout out to Pepsi Field. I'm not shouting him out. Shout out to Roman. Shout out to Solo, because they they had to play it perfect all the way to when the Bloodline wins, and he puts up the one. That dude puts up, and Roman is looking. All of it was perfect storytelling, and I loved it. I'm gonna leave it at that. Oh, we'll we'll get through the rest of this, but I do want to come back to Pepsi Field.
Okay. Um, but pretty much that was, you know, Survivor Series. Come on to WWE Raw the next day or the next Monday. We have Pepsi Field walking up, talks to the Usos, or talks to Jay, Sammy, walks to the ring. Excuse me. Basically says that his eye is at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins comes out to say he's going to knock Punk on his ass. Um, they get into a little squabble. Well, actually, they were hitting each other like hard too. Um, like it was cinema. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. But basically, CM Punk says that when he came back, Seth Rollins had something he wanted, but since he doesn't have a championship, he doesn't care about him. And then Seth's is like, "Well, you're still my problem." They start to get into squabble up,
Mm.
squabble up, squabble up. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Uso and Sammy come out, stop him. Um, then Seth Rollins gets on Jim or Jay. He's like, "Oh, but they're family." Went to Sammy, but what's your issue? And it came to like, it just if an episode of WWE Raw could win an Oscar, it would be this episode.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of it. I didn't see all of it because again, I am working for a company that do a lot of deliveries, so I didn't get a chance to see all of it. But two things: they should win an Emmy, but since they can't win an Emmy, Triple H has to go down as Booker of the Year.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're
So,
done, could you cut off the lights in the kitchen? When you're done.
um, what else happened? And these are just the big things that happened. We do have, I think they had some matches for the new women's IC title.
Mm,
Chelsea Green, or yeah, Dakota Kai won. Chelsea Green is still in the hunt for the women's US title. Even though I want Mia to win, I need Chelsea to win. But the big thing to come out of Monday Night Raw, the 10-year anniversary of the New Day, which I believe it was like a year and a month.
My heart. The way they did Big E, my heart.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing else. I don't know. This is great storytelling, but I am hating all of this. I didn't get to see the New Day when they were heels. I didn't get to see them when they were doing the bootios. I came in late around the time Kofi wins the championship. That's where I got my investment. So when Big E won, when he got injured, this story, King of the Ring, Xavier, all of this leading up to this is kind of breaking my heart. I'm not ready for this because I didn't get to spend 10 years of this.
hmm
So I don't want to talk about it.
It
I'll
was
let you
just
talk about it.
it was a sad day. I'm gonna say instead of calling yourself the New Day, you should call yourself, I don't know, what's a day that no one likes?
Monday.
Yeah, you guys should be called Monday.
Should be called Monday.
The Monday.
Xavier, I need you to understand this. You are king of the ring. You was pushing that promotion. You had to deal with Vince McMahon. So it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. But you are successful too. You weren't just playing in the background. Okay? You weren't. You are appreciated. I don't want to see this. The New Day can't be this way. I'm about to cry. I don't want the New Day to end this way. And it was Kofi that did the. It was
But also,
Kofi.
here's the thing. Woo, they took a jab at somebody who they did not want to take a jab at. They took a jab at not only the fact saying that it's Big E's fault for not coming back, and it's his fault for the broken neck.
Right.
And like, so what? But they went after his girlfriend, which is the sister of WWE superstar Michin. Michin is about to give him a Popeyes. Pop, pop,
Yeah, that
and a
mentioned
biscuit.
Michin is somebody I wouldn't mess with. Right? I wouldn't mess with.
She's that HBIC for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
The
Oh,
head,
did you?
head baddie in charge, the head Blasian in charge,
Mhm.
you know?
Right there, Blake. Yeah, but no. Did you see Mia on Twitter? Like, I'm glad I didn't have to be fake and cook dinner
Oh,
for them. Yeah, they are
yeah.
on Twitter wilding. For those that don't know, if you have missed out on WWE Raw or SmackDown, honestly, all you have to do,
It was sponsored by the name C for cinema.
yeah, all you have to do is hop on Twitter and you can get all of the information because Mia is not playing with them and her husband. She was hurt. She was pissed by them. So I just really want to say that is absolute sentiment. Please make sure that you check them out.
But you want to know who people weren't taking this from?
Cool.
Rich Holland. Rich Holland, all he did was post a picture of him like after breaking up Chase U or whatnot.
Yeah.
And people are on his ass.
Yeah, nobody wanted to
Death
see Chase.
threats, calling him racist.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, first of all, I didn't want to see Chase U break up. You did that. So, this is what you get. But then on top of that, I don't know all of the issues that you've had with people. So, you deserve it. I don't care. You done did Chase U wrong. You deserve it. You deserve all the hate. You deserve all of it. You don't deserve the death threats. Nobody deserves that. Let's get that clear. Nobody deserves the death threats. But you deserve the hate. In this time, this sensitive time of the new day, you want to show up. No, nobody want to see you, Otis.
Walking around with no pants on, nasty.
Just nasty.
We did have the return of Drew McIntyre at the end of the night.
Man,
Because Jay had got beat up and Sammy thought that it was Jay. And I don't know why Sammy is so protective over Jay.
that was the one that he had to fight the hardest for. He had
That
to
is awesome.
he had to invest more than he had to do Jimmy, because Jimmy was like, "You cool until Roman says that you're not cool anymore, so fuck you." And then Jay is the one like, "Nah, we shouldn't allow him because he haven't really proved himself." And then when he proved himself and was on trial, Jay was the one to save him. So there was some caring that they have. There's a relationship that they have that Jimmy don't have. So Sammy is a little protective of him. And I can understand it. Because Sammy was the one that said Jay wasn't really feeling Uzi. He was spot on for that. And now that Jay is feeling super Uzi, yeet. Sammy is there and he wants to make sure that he just keep the yeet going. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty much well, no, because after Seth Rollins and
Sammy.
Sami Zayn, two should come out, boom, Claymore. And I understand why, again, he's now going after Sammy.
Why
I
is that?
mean, because Seth Rollins wasn't mad at Sammy for teaming up with Roman.
Right.
He was mad at Sammy for teaming up with CM Punk.
Yeah.
That could, well, during that time of the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, both Seth and Sammy did get involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just like CM Punk and Seth Rollins, like, yo, we have some unfinished business. Seth or Drew is mad at both Jay and Sammy, like, separately for some stuff, but for also helping out Roman Reigns after what Roman Reigns and the Bloodline did to him. It just brought him back PTSD.
Yeah, I can understand that. And honestly, I side with Sammy. I side with Drew, teaming up with that childish. Mm-hmm.
See, here's where Seth has it wrong, and Sammy made a good point. Sammy said, I didn't want CM Punk's help. I wanted your help, Seth Rollins. But you're too stubborn to help out Roman Reigns, a person you created when you hit him in the back with a steel chair.
No, CM Punk is there. I side with Seth. Okay? It's CM Punk. It is Pepsi Phil. It is the childish, prudent, childish man Punk. That is who he is. And I side with him. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look who it is.
Expecting each other to fight me, but I'm gonna be here, goddammit.
What?
Hey,
Make sure my audio comes. Hey, look at this. He is
man,
fake.
the power line.
It's
I
fake.
wish I had one. Hey, y'all can give me one for Christmas because I do need a
I hear
power
you.
I got you. Right, check my
Oh,
audio.
yeah. Happy belated Thanksgiving since we talked to you all guys all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we just got done talking about Monday Night Raw. So
That Raw was the best Raw all year.
yeah, clear the space out. Clear space out. What you got about Survivor Series and Monday Night Raw? Clear space.
Let's go.
Open floor. ISO.
Okay. Survivor Series. 8 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
7.5. It wasn't no big surprises. It wasn't no big swerves.
Right.
No big turns.
Yeah, which
No cliffhangers.
I
So I'm
was
sitting there at the end of the show like,
Yeah, I
Punk
was-
left and he came back out and I was like, ooh, something about to happen. Here comes The Rock. I'm waiting for here comes. Do you smell? And I'm like, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening.
Okay.
It's a BS. So, women's War Games match. Fine. Okay. Rhea, cool. Io, awesome. Always.
Always.
Oh,
Tiffany, teasing the cash in. Just do it already.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Man. But yeah, no. That match was solid. The men's war. Oh, no. Getting ahead of myself. Because my boy Shinsuke. I was like, ain't no way they're going to do it. I see somebody on Twitter. Shout out to, who was it? Ango PW on Twitter. He got his own podcast. Go check him out. He cool.
Yeah.
He tweeted earlier today, he was like, I know WWE won't do it because they cowards, but I will let Shinsuke win the United States Championship. That was earlier on Saturday. I was like, oh, I'm watching this. And then it came back to that tweet. He's like, all right, y'all. I don't want to seem stupid. But they did it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, man, Shinsuke,
But-
let's go.
Here's the thing, though. He does have a match with Noah in January, and supposedly he won the title because they want to have more international eyes on Shinsuke Nakamura as a WWE champion in another promotion in Japan. Either way, I don't care. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
But don't take it off of him after the Noah show.
Yeah.
Because then I know y'all just playing around.
Yeah. They
Ain't
should,
got time for
they should put him in the what is it called? The G1 Classics.
it.
I would
That's
love
up to the
that.
summer though.
Yeah, and that's also New Japan, not Noah.
No. What is the tournament that happens at the beginning of the year? There's a tournament that happens at the beginning of the year. I done seen it for 3 years straight. I don't know what it is.
Well, we'll figure it out later. I saw on Chris.
We need
Let's
to get to
go.
Raw. Let's go.
All right.
You-
No, we don't Survivor Series yet. No.
Let's go.
Is that triple threat? Woo! That triple threat, Braun Breaker is a beast. That
That's
man,
right,
was,
headbutt tackle.
man, where did he come from?
I don't know.
The camera shots is crazy. Like, I hate to pay that cameraman a little bit more.
Yeah,
The Braun Breaker matches.
they
He
do.
got, first of all, he got to keep up with him. Then he got to keep track of him. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, so
That man came out of nowhere. That match was so good.
you getting me lit right now.
Yeah, see,
What
see,
flavor is that again?
Oh no, this is
The best.
this is cinnamon. I had to
Oh,
get some
ooh.
cinnamon. I had to add a little spice to this right now. Let's go.
No, Chris. Okay,
All right.
sorry. I
Let me
saw
get-
Chris.
Then we get to the main event.
What? No. We
Wait,
have the
what was
World
it?
Heavyweight Championship match.
Well, I knew
Yeah.
Gunther was going to win that.
Oh,
I-
and then also
her- Personally, I prefer the SummerSlam match, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That match was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Finn coming back. I mean, I guess they still keeping this Finn and
I
Damian.
mean, it leads
you
into
wanna-
Raw. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Ilya didn't get hurt, then it would probably be going towards that direction.
yeah,
Like Ilya versus Gunther at the Royal Rumble,
Woo.
which I would have been cool with.
Woo.
I would have been extra cool with because I'll be there.
No,
I
brother, I
would
don't hear you. Should know this motherfucker gonna be at the Royal Rumble and he gonna be at Dynamite tomorrow.
Yeah.
You thought-
Which, again, I have 2 free tickets to AEW Dynamite tomorrow/today.
Mm.
So if you hit us up on any of our social medias, first person to do it. And if you're in Indiana, you can make it to Fishers, Indiana. You'll have free tickets. Let's go. I saw one, Chris.
to the main event. Drama, the match is what I'm calling this.
Wait. Are you now on Monday Night Raw? Or no, you're still
No,
in Survivor Series.
he-
Sorry,
he-
go ahead.
Yeah, he main
This is
evented
about
it.
serious.
Mhm.
Main event, War Games. Man, first of all, we already seen New Bloodline come out together, whole unit. The
Russell
OG,
Reed looks so good in it.
man, that boy fit like a glove. I don't understand. Somebody's like, they should just keep him with the OG with the New Bloodline. I'm like,
Yeah,
you know what?
you right.
You're right. I don't think. I think him moving to SmackDown and joining Solo. I'm okay
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
Him and Jacob Fatu as a tag team,
Yes.
they winning everything.
Yes.
Everything. Ain't nobody beating them. Who gonna beat them?
Nobody.
Usos. Maybe.
Nobody.
I
But
see
that's at
Usos pull it off.
WrestleMania. That's at a
Nope,
WrestleMania.
sorry.
Exactly.
Gorilla Destruction.
That's,
Nope,
that's
Gorilla
way in the
Destruction.
future.
I'm still calling it.
No, because it would have to be the disciples. The what is it called?
The Gorillas of Destiny.
Gorillas of Destiny versus the Usos. That has to be that. We got to get
Or maybe
a
the
tag
Gorillas
team.
of Destruction. I
Yeah,
don't know, I
which,
keep saying
whichever
that.
one. God. But
Yeah,
then we gotta get Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed on a tag team versus whoever, and they gotta win a championship at WrestleMania
Versus the world. Just send them to Noah, send them to All Japan Pro, send them to fucking the
if they
AEW
win
for all
Oh, I was just about to say,
Yeah,
they
if they
need tag
win,
teams over there.
if they win a TNA tag team championship, that'd
man.
be crazy. But go ahead, Chris.
Yep, sorry. I saw Chris.
Ice on Chris.
Main event.
Okay. So first of all, they had Tamatonga in the ring for like 10 minutes because they all climbing on the cage like he in Bowser's Castle and Mario. They was like, is this man all right? Like, I bet you he went around the whole cage
Yeah.
by the time he got Jay to the ring. They all came out by themselves. The order got me all weird because I'm like, okay, so obviously Roman coming out first or last. Because, you know,
Mhm.
he gonna be, well, I guess it makes sense because he wasn't starting the match. But anyway, CM Punk come out. This man decided to pie face, who's it, Bronson?
Yeah, no, that's what I want
And
to talk
Jacob.
about. No,
And Jacob was like, boy, if you get out, he tried to climb out the cage. Oh man, I was
wait. I will let you get back to that. But
wait.
that was
So
off
good.
script. That wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I
something-
see that. CM Punk on the audible, like, no wonder why this man a problem, man. Look at him.
I know, right? That's exactly what I was about to get to. Like, oh, it's okay when he does it, but when Jack Perry did it, that was a problem.
Hey man,
No,
Tony
when
Khan fear for his
Hangman
life,
did
bro.
it, that was a problem. I swear, it's like when everybody else goes off script besides Eddie Kingston, because I honestly don't think that was either on script or off
Because he didn't want to fight Eddie, bro. Don't nobody want to fight Eddie.
Nobody wants to fight Eddie.
This is real to Eddie.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is real life. But when it's
You said
when
you're gonna beat him with a headlock. He taking that shit seriously.
beat him with a head like that is amazing.
But hey, what up? No.
No, let's get back.
Still got
Let's
Survivor Series.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
All right,
That's
all
all
right.
Chris.
All right, so they all make the entrances. Jay got to be different. Man coming through the crowd. You know he ain't tell nobody about that. So he, you know, already I'm like, all right,
Mhm.
they ain't even a unit. They all coming out separate. There ain't no way they gonna win.
Mhm.
But then we get to the drama,
Let's go.
drama of the match. Oh my god! First of all, I don't even know where to start. I can start with Punk and Roman because
I mean,
they carried the man. He was like,
And that was just in the cage.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's like that. They didn't even get in the match yet. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like Roman was calling the shots. I mean, Solo was calling the shots too.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know, send Bronson out there second
Yeah.
because Tonga Loa was like, no, he sent Jacob first.
Yeah, no, he did send Jacob.
What Tonga Loa was about to come out. He stopped him, sent Jacob.
Yeah. It's like Tonga Loa, man.
Mhm.
Oh, I seen the clip now. I don't want to repeat it, but he got man alone. He did his thing. I mean, wasn't nobody looking
Yeah.
terrible in that match.
No.
I thought everybody looked pretty good. Shout out to Jimmy Uso who broke his toe on that
Yeah.
splash.
Hey, Bronson Reed broke his ankle.
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah.
Also,
Off the top rope.
Robinson got hurt, so he's no longer in the Continental Classic.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, I seen that.
Commander took his place, and okay,
Damn luchadors! I don't care. They all look like.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that. Ooh, my Rey Mysterio hate was coming out. Hold on.
sorry. Go back to Survivor Series. Because we got to go to Raw.
Yeah, because man. Anyway, OG Bloodline won. CM Punk saved Roman.
Solo took all the finishers.
You know, at that point, I was like, dang, they really gonna do this to my boy. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, let's Solo. I'm playing root for Roman. The hell happened?
Also, I will say, if losing has consequences, not only did they lose, but Solo Sikoa got pinned.
He got pinned.
Again.
He got jumped.
He did get jumped. but
Jacob, listen, Jacob, you need to.
Roman got jumped at WrestleMania too. I'm just saying.
No, hold on. Wait a second. Jacob, listen to me. Listen to me.
Don't say about that.
Solo got jumped. It wasn't a fair fight. So this one doesn't count because Jacob would be the one to go off and say, I hate you, Solo, because he lost. No, we don't need that. It's too soon.
No.
Wait until about WrestleMania where Solo it can't be Royal
Wait
Rumble.
until never.
Wait until Royal Rumble because it has to be Royal Rumble. It can't be WrestleMania because WrestleMania has to be Roman versus CM Punk. Even though I hate Punk, listen to me. Kayfabe, I need.
Oh
to,
no, that's not this year.
It might happen.
Look, that's what we talked about.
We had a conversation about that. That might happen. Wait a second. Because he said before he gets into that can happen. Listen, CT says CM Punk versus Roman. Oh no, Roman Reigns versus Cody at Elimination Chamber, and Roman wins, and Cody cash. I'm not Cody. Fuck CM Punk, because I do not want to say his name. CM Punk cash in his favor from Paul Heyman to have this match at WrestleMania. Listen, I'm going to say this. First of all,
good story.
Solo and Jacob, I need you to understand that this was a jumping. Y'all wasn't there for him, so you can't get mad at him, okay? Secondly, y'all need to make sure that CM Punk doesn't have an opportunity. That means if y'all have to jump Roman at Elimination Chamber so Cody can win, I'm for it. Because I want y'all to have all the success in the world, because I think I'm becoming new bloodline. I do not want CM Punk to have this story because I hate him. Kayfabe. CM Punk. Okay. Let me get out of kayfabe real quick because I know we got to get to Raw.
Hurry up, because we got to go.
We got to get to Raw. Okay. Not Cody. CM Punk. My kayfabe hate makes me want to hate you to where I don't want to say your name. But I am going to give this to everybody because this is the only time that I'm going to give it to everybody. CM Punk, you have been probably one of my top 5 wrestlers in recent memory. I love watching you. I love to hate you because you are that damn good. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I have a feeling that within the end of the next year, we will be doing an interview with you. And I want you to know that I am going to spread all of the hate, the venom of everybody that hates you. I'm going to be the one to say it. But know that it's only because it's all love. Because you are giving me feelings in wrestling which I haven't had since probably about 2001, 2002. Okay? It's you, it's Bray Wyatt, it is the AEW wrestlers. So I'm giving you this one time that you are probably one of the best and you will never hear me say this again. So now that that's done, fuck CM Punk. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, Chris, WWE Raw. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get to Raw because, man, that hot open, good Lord. Go from CM Punk to Seth Rollins. He was like, hey, you ain't got no gold no more. I ain't got to fight you. I'm in a race with you. I didn't even know we was racing. I'm like, all right. All right.
Yeah.
You got it, bro. There's Sammy and Seth. Oh, my God. He was like, don't you come at Jay like that. That's the family. He's like, but we family. I'm like, oh my, what is happening tonight, bro? This is the first 10 minutes. I'm already crying. I want to get to the second hour because I don't even want to think about it right now.
Right.
I'm sad. But man, that led to Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn in the main event. Damn good main event. Glad it wasn't Rey Mysterio because they would have threw him in there somewhere and I ain't got time for it. That man should not be winning any kind of matches in 2024. Anyway.
I am drinking. Stop it.
Sorry.
There's something that happened that I never thought would happen. People were cheering for Dirty Dom when he had to face Gunther, which that was a really good match.
That was a good match, and that was very surprising.
I completely missed that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. So people are finally sided with me. I'm upset that it's with Gunther. but they are sided with me with the fact that Dominic Mysterio should be a champion and not an NXT champion. A WWE, SmackDown, Raw, USA title, World Champion, whichever one, it doesn't matter.
I don't know about champion, but they
Yeah,
He should be a
'cause
champion.
they're also teasing something with Finn Balor because after he lost, Finn Balor attacked Gunther and started giving him that's their new thing is if you have a high flying move, just to spam it, like just spam the finisher.
Right.
yeah. What's with the crowd one more time? People don't care. They want 1,000 tsunamis. Let somebody go through the ring.
I would
he,
love
after he gave him the first coup de grace or second one, he was like, "Watch this kid." So Finn Balor is becoming Prince Devitt.
Yeah, that's what we need right now.
Wait. He's becoming who?
His
The Bullet
Persona.
Bullet Club.
yeah, when he was the leader of the Bullet Club, and that was his indie name was Prince Devitt.
Okay, because I'm used to the demon, and I'm used to.
Oh no,
Okay, so there's a
this is
whole.
before the
new-
demon.
So wait, so we're going to get an arrogant asshole Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, that's the Prince.
That is the one that I want. The Prince should have
Like-
been here for the last year. I'm just gonna say
Honestly,
that.
go look at Finn Balor Bullet Club like promos, anything about it. Cocky,
He was.
I'm
I
gonna-
want to punch you in the face type of
Ooh.
face.
Ooh, like yes, okay, that's the Finn Balor that I want. Because this Finn Balor, after the whole Bray Wyatt thing, I really don't know who this Finn Balor is, and I don't like it. So if he's
Well, no, this has been a new Finn Balor since he went back down to NXT. Like, because his Prince
Mhm.
Devitt thing was shown in NXT, but then when they called him up, they kind of
okay, so
backed away from it.
I'm excited
a
for
little bit.
this.
He got Vinced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the new saying. He got Vince.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
Yeah, Ricochet had got Vince. Finn Balor had got Vince.
And everybody in NXT got Vinced.
But I think at the Royal Rumble, it's going to be Gunther versus Finn versus Damian Priest.
I would love that. Okay.
And I can't wait because I will be at the Royal Rumble
You just want all of the great matches.
on the floor.
Jesus
He's-
Christ.
okay, so he just want
This
all
man,
the
Yeah.
this man making memories
right. That's all he's doing.
already.
But no, I would love to have this Finn Balor because I've never seen this Finn Balor. So I'm getting
Yeah.
the Shinsuke that I've never seen, and I'm getting the Finn Balor that I've never seen. I am
I
excited.
call Shinsuke the last Ronin Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'm excited for it.
But
Yeah, I can't wait.
do we want to?
Oh, I know you already talked about it. I don't even want to think about it. I've been seeing it
All
all
I'm gonna
day.
say is Kofi and them deserve a 2-piece and a biscuit from Popeyes.
No water.
I don't want to hear
No
what
water.
you're saying because I am still
Um,
by that.
People need to get over themselves with the Rich Holland thing.
Yeah.
Hey, no, he posted that. Hold on. He's like he was the cause of this. Like,
All I
yeah,
saw was the picture, but I didn't
yeah.
see the caption.
Wow.
There was no caption. It's just a picture.
Yeah, and people were on his
Wait.
They was like,
He literally posted the picture as I was the cause of this.
yeah.
pretty
He
much.
posted it right after. And they was like, now's not the time. We will jump you. Like, they ain't lying.
Because I'm not liking this new day that I'm missing.
Man, he said, I broke my neck. And they was like, so what? I was like, all right, come on. Jesus Christ. I'm sitting there
Talking
in
about his
tears. In
New
tears.
endeavors, his relationship, like
He
his
said, go
new
back to your
endeavor.
desk job. I'm like, what?
And like we
Cold-blooded.
decided to call. They're no longer obviously the New Day. They are the Monday because
Yeah.
no one likes Mondays.
Nobody likes Monday. Wait,
That's good.
let me-
That's good.
Yeah, no.
And they gonna be on Raw? Perfect.
Right, because they're on Monday, right? But no, Chris, I need you to explain how are you feeling about this? Because
I'm about to tweet that actually.
Yeah, no, they are the Monday. Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to see them in their prime when they're doing their bootios. Once they got past their heel,
Oh, the bootios, man. Yeah, they started off as heels. Xavier's like, it's time for a change. And he was trying to recruit Kofi. He was trying to get Big E. And they was like, all right, let's do this. And they're just out there just watching the tag teams. It's like, all right. Heel run didn't go too well.
right?
They was like, let's try this power of positivity. 10 years later, look at us.
Look
I'm
at
like, they got the bootios. They coming out in DBZ gear at WrestleMania.
it. Right.
They calling out the Hardys. They
right.
got Xavier Woods on the Batista entrance.
See,
They got Big E and Kofi. Now people posting the Brock Lesnar Kofi Kingston match
no,
everywhere. It's like, hey, you deserve this. I'm like, come on.
right. No, because that was my thing. Like, I didn't get a chance to see it, but in the 2019 to 2024, I got a chance to see them as Kofi winning the championship, Big E winning the championship, Xavier Woods becoming King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Vince allowing him to actually try to actually move that into a realm that hasn't been done before. It's not a comedic gimmick. It's not, okay, I'm King of the Ring, so now I'm going for championships. He tried to make the King of the Ring a real thing, right? So I done seen them separately be individuals into their own thing, right?
It's not even that. I mean, well, it's that too, but Vince even allowing Xavier Woods to keep his YouTube channel, like during the pandemic when he was telling that said nobody could have like any third party income.
Right.
Like he had to believe in them so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
even though he tried to pigeonhole him, he couldn't let. He couldn't.
The New Day was probably the most organic faction.
Yeah.
Since DX.
Yeah, because the New Day wasn't like what is it? It wasn't like Bryan Danielson. They thought that the Yes movement was the thing and not Bryan Danielson. He literally took Xavier Woods' word as, okay, this New Day thing is going to work. Let us do it. And he let him do it, and it worked. And he was part of the beginning of the King of the Ring for Xavier Woods. Hey, I can get that to work. He let them try that, which is something rare that Vince never does.
Yeah.
So for me, I got this 2019 to 2024, and I seen them win individually. I seen them get pushed individually, whether it was Kofi finally getting past Randy Orton and winning the championship, or Big E winning the championship on a Monday Night Raw. Because y'all know how I've been saying that, championships have to be won on regular TV or it loses its luster, right? For AEW, for the TNT title, I said that they need to be won on TV because you need to feel like anything can happen. And with Big E winning, you felt like anything could happen. And yeah, he got injured in that he lost the belt because of whatever, right? Because of the injury. I got to see that, and I got to miss some of the best parts of it. So for me, I am freaking hurt in this situation because I don't want to see.
Yeah, I was damn near just in tears.
Yeah,
watching this segment last night, I was like, man, there's no way.
Yeah, and he pushed Kofi.
That
and the fact that it was Kofi was the big thing. Because
Xavier didn't even look at him afterwards until he was up the ramp. I was like, bro, they acting is ridiculous.
Yeah. Watching the video right now, and it's
it wasn't Amy.
Right after Big E comes out the ring and has the camera on him, and right above it is what is happening with Kofi and Xavier Woods, aka Monday. The
Monday, yeah, because them kicking out Big E is not the New Day. I was heartbroken about
them kicking him out was probably one of the biggest swerves all year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Because I was like, man, they about to break up. Big E about to come and fix this. Yeah. They was like,
Everybody felt
you broke your neck, but you forgot about us. I'm like, nah, it ain't like that. It ain't like that, Chief.
everybody felt that because it was like Big E was going to be the thing that brought everybody together. Everybody said that for weeks. For weeks.
And they used that. They said Big E was the burden that they can get rid of. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
bro, who wrote this? I need to know. First of all, we got to fight and I'm going to hug you afterwards.
No. TT said that this episode of Raw should win an Emmy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is that he said it for something else with Sammy and Seth. And,
yes.
Yeah. That should
and Punk. Yeah.
Yeah. But now you're telling me that this whole new day thing is cinema. They should win an Emmy. I
said that
this bloodline level is a storyteller.
Yeah.
This week's WWE Raw was sponsored by the word C for cinema.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Best Raw all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, it's over. It's only 2 hours. Where my third hour go? I'm like, I'm waiting to sit for more. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait till next year.
Right, because Netflix is definitely doing the 3 hours. Oh,
Drew McIntyre returns.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you attacked Jay. He's like, what are you talking about? It wasn't me. You go ask your boy Punk. You sure he didn't do it? I was like, except for the slide ball, first of all.
No, that's what I wanted to talk about. Drew McIntyre, the way they finished Raw last night, it was perfect. Like,
oh yeah,
he came in, he kicked him. He looked at the screen for a little bit, then he looked down at Sami Zayn, and that was it. It wasn't no extra talking. It wasn't no big pomp and circumstance. It was like, I'm coming in, fucking shit up, and then I'm just standing here watching my destruction happen. Like, it was perfect.
No way they blaming Sammy for this, bro. Sammy even said he didn't want to team with Punk. Like, Seth said, you team with him. Drew think, oh, you friends with Punk now? You gotta go. Claymore.
That's what I said as well.
It was
perfect. Don't blame Sammy, bro.
No.
Sammy already about to get killed by KO, so it don't even matter.
I told him that too. I said it's gonna be Sammy versus KO at WrestleMania.
No, and that is crazy for the fact that Drew come in and he Claymore kicks, and that is literally it, and they can just bring that back because you still have Kevin and Sammy fighting. That is freaking phenomenal. I don't think you can write anything this good right now. Everything is happening so perfectly.
And you want to know the centerpiece of all of this? I seen an interview earlier, like 3 years ago, where Roman Reigns said he wants to be the son in WWE. This all circles around Roman Reigns, and it is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, before we even really started this, I said, this right now is the beginning of WrestleMania. Like, welcome to the WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
The road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And
this Raw felt like it should have been after Mania.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
That's how good it was.
So, let me ask y'all this question. How would you book this to happen? Because we got the beginning of the year. We got Royal Rumble. We got Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns is definitely going to be one of the main events, right? How would y'all book this? Because
look. Let's do this for a future time, a future one.
All right, we're gonna do it for a future one.
We're gonna table it. We're gonna table it.
Say, I thought Saturday Night Main Event was this weekend. I got scared. I was like, no more, no more, please.
Headline is this weekend.
Oh, and then the next weekend, something is
the next weekend, which is also my housewarming party, is going to be Saturday Main Event. So look, in the background, we're gonna have Saturday Main Event playing. What y'all doing? We're gonna be watching wrestling while we in here and then doing some karaoke.
Dang it! 2 weeks after that, World's End.
Yeah. Okay. Since we was talking about World's End. AEW.
Oh, and real quick, congratulations to Nick Nemeth on becoming the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, which I think he's always been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Sorry, I take that back. But congratulations to him, regardless.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to get some stuff.
All right. No, just real quick. What can AEW do to win you back? Because
Man,
this last pay-per-view,
I thought we was running out of time.
no, we're running out of time. But Chris, I'm going to bring this to you. CT, I will let you think until next week. But Chris, you are one of the people that said that they chose not to watch this AEW pay-per-view that happened last week.
Full gear, yeah.
Right? What
Right,
is
right.
it that they could do? And I'm not saying like one match that could bring you back. But
Right. Because you put Ospreay in anything, I'll watch it.
right. Will Ospreay anything, we'll all watch it, right? But AEW is dealing with an issue because I think I seen something over the last week that's saying that that they're trying to work on rebooting Rampage and Dynamite. So what is it that you would expect to see in that type of situation to where they're rebooting AEW Dynamite, they're rebooting Rampage, they're rebooting what is it, Collision?
Collision, yeah.
Yeah. What is it that you would like to see in a change for all of those? And we can keep it quick. We don't have to keep it into a deep thing. You
Okay,
can say
good.
like 3 things.
Because I got some words,
Right.
but I'll keep it short and sweet.
Okay.
First of all, Rampage, that need to be on a different night at a different time.
Okay.
Because 10 o'clock on a Friday, I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to sleep, eat, whatever. I'm trying to go out. I done worked all week. I'm trying to do something fun. I ain't trying to watch no more wrestling.
Okay.
That's the last thing on my mind.
All right.
Second of all, Dynamite just need a good old overhaul.
What do you
I don't know if it's the structure. I don't know if it's the storytelling. It's something missing. I don't know. I can't pinpoint when it actually happened. I don't want to say everybody be like, oh, it's because Punk got fired, everything went downhill from there. No, because even when he was there, it felt like something was missing. Like he had the major story with MJF. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then you watching Dynamite for what else? A build for Forbidden Door. And then it was like, okay, I'm trying to remember what else happened that year before All In. I couldn't tell you. Swerve was breaking into Hangman's house. Okay.
Yeah.
That got me. That got me intrigued. They just need some story, they need cliffhangers.
Okay.
And not these cliffhangers like John Moxley taking over the TBS Superstation. Because first of all, that didn't happen. You lied to me. False advertisement. I should sue you. TK. I ain't gonna win, but I'll do it.
Well, speaking of, what's going to be going on tomorrow.
I looked at that show. And Shelton Benjamin went on that show. I'm watching that match, and that's it.
Well, let's see what's going on.
I'm there for prime time. And Juice Robinson ain't even there. Rock hard. I ain't even rock hard right now. Because Juice Robinson ain't there. That's right. I said it.
I'm trying to keep my composure.
Calls.
Shut up.
Okay. So the card, because for some reason it's just nowhere to be found anymore.
I just seen the card. I don't even look at it no more.
Kyle Fletcher and Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
That's all you need.
That is the match.
Yeah. Swerve versus Max Caster.
I mean,
I'm okay with this.
I'm
okay
not
with it,
upset
but-
about that one. I would love that.
I need Swerve to get into something with some potatoes and meat in it, man.
Okay.
well, I mean, we do have Brody King versus Claudio Castagnoli.
Mm,
Yeah, and the Continental Classic. I'm. Last year was cool. This year, I'm like, why is Darby there?
right.
Why is Brody there? Why
Yeah.
is Claudio there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is Beast Mortos there? Who's this guy?
We have
Somebody said he was a
Dozen
lawyer.
Battle Royal.
You said what?
We have the Dozen Battle Royal for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, I believe.
Is MJF in this match?
He's
They
going to
haven't
be at
said
the
anything
finals.
about it.
He's going to be in the finals. They gotta beat him for the diamond ring. That's what.
That was the war, right? It was a battle royal, and the last two was like a match,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got to be there.
Right.
Then they got this Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole thing. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are you talking about?
I don't know the.
I want to fight MJF because he hurt my friend. Like, y'all ain't even in the same faction no more.
That was my question, because it's like, all right,
They do to my boy Adam Cole. I need to understand what is happening. Tell me.
yeah,
What is
Tell me
happening?
why he-
Yeah, please.
all right.
And then, do you want to know what the card is for Rampage?
See, here's the thing.
I'm not gonna watch it, so I
care
guess
about Rampage. Like, nobody's gonna watch it.
I have not watched Rampage in 2 years.
Damn.
I haven't watched Rampage since CM Punk debuted on Rampage.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the issue.
so on Rampage we have Ricochet versus Commander, Daniel Garcia versus Beast Mortos, and Mark Briscoe versus Kazuchika Okada.
Might watch that.
I mean, those would be okay
Damn it,
matches.
I'm supposed to be streaming Marvel Rivals. I might watch that
All right,
Briscoe versus Okada match.
what's going on the Collision? Because that's the issue.
The only thing that they have is Mina Shirakawa versus Emi Sakura.
All right,
I believe that's the only thing that they
So,
actually have.
I'm
like,
gonna say this.
card-wise.
I'm going to say this: the TNT and TBS title should be lost on Dynamite. I don't know why the TV titles feels like they're the AEW World titles. It shouldn't be lost on.
Don't even bring up the AEW World Championship because
No.
I have not seen that shit since
Okay,
like
listen.
August.
I got you
Since
on that.
Moxley won it.
But here's the thing: you got the pay-per-view, and you have the TNT and the TBS titles being treated like they're the AEW titles. Those are your TV titles. Those should feel like they could be lost on television. If you don't,
Bro,
you don't
The greatest TNT championship match between Brody Lee
Mhm.
and Cody Rhodes.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Random
thought.
episode. I think it might have been Rampage.
Yeah, no,
It was on late.
it was on. What was it? It's TNT.
Might have Battle of the Belts.
No, it was Battle of the Belts, and it was TNT because they were promoting it as a TNT championship, and TBS just got Dynamite. So Rampage
Right.
was that, and Rampage was Brody Lee versus Cody, and that's where Brody Lee won the championship. That should feel like a moment where you can rejoice. It should feel like a moment where on Collision or Rampage or AEW, a title could be lost.
Exactly.
Right? But they don't do that anymore. They're waiting to the pay-per-view to change titles. And that doesn't make sense at all. Because your
Okay.
TV title should be lost on TV. That's
They should be on TV, period.
It should be on TNT or TBS. AEW Dynamite, AEW TET Championship should be lost on Dynamite. And if there's a possibility for the TBS title, no, wait a minute, because Dynamite is on TBS. So your TBS title should be feeling like I could lose it on TBS on Dynamite. And Rampage or Collision should be the TNT where it's lost. But we don't feel that way anymore. So we're waiting to pay-per-views for us to lose championships and see where the fallout happens. John Moxley should have won that on. John Moxley winning on AEW Dynamite should have been a thing. Because we know that once it's put on him, there's a very low chance that he is losing on any pay-per-view. But he wins on the pay-per-view and then he loses on the pay-per-view, it's not likely. So when he wins on a pay-per-view, we're just waiting until we build up a face to beat him. And that doesn't make sense. But if he was to win that on TNT, and when he does his TNT, what is it called? The TNT title, what is it called? If they win, they get a shot at the AEW championship.
The eliminator matches.
The eliminator matches. If he was to lose a couple of eliminator matches, whether it was dirty, whether it was by disqualification because he decided to be too aggressive, or it was a clean one like Darby Allin winning one as an eliminator title when he decides when he wants to cash that in. That two things. One takes away the money in the bank. So you ain't got to worry about the money in the bank. I can cash it in whenever I want it. Oh yeah, you can be called out after a triple threat match after you lose Jon Moxley, and Darby Allin wins that way. That will be worth it, right? Or it could be called out any other day whenever they feel like it. But for some reason, they treat the AEW title, the challenger matches, where Jon Moxley can't lose. None of that
Right.
shit makes sense.
No champions lose.
Right. It doesn't make sense. So,
I mean, I agree with champions not losing on TV,
no, I
but
think that,
like a surprise win every now and again.
yeah, like
Yeah.
let's say Jon Moxley MJF challenges at some point and he wins the Eliminator Challenge. You don't even have to cash into that. You don't have to cash into that. If for
Build a story around it
you
for
can
pay per
build a
view.
story around it, or somebody else can lose and know that at any moment MJF can cash it in whenever he wants it. If you build 2 or 3 individuals to where that is a possibility, that adds to where you can have Moxley lose 3 times on TBS.
Right.
Where it feels like he didn't lose anything, but now the stakes have just been raised. All 3 of them can cash in a triple threat match, or a quadruple threat match, or a hardcore match, or you can push it to a stadium stampede match, and it's just them 4 going all out, and it would be worth it. But they don't. They treat the Eliminator Challenge like it's the actual as it's an actual championship belt, and that doesn't make sense. And nobody loses on regular TV, and that doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, you build people up with momentum for them to not capitalize on the momentum, and it doesn't make sense. So AEW feels like it's just a bunch of indie wrestlers wrestling, waiting for WWE to make a call for them to be called up. And it shouldn't be that way. Yeah, I know.
And that way when Omega was there.
It wasn't that way when Omega was there. It wasn't that way
And
when
guess where
Cody
he's
was
showing
there.
up first? Japan.
Why is your biggest star showing up in New Japan or Noah? Why doesn't he come to AEW to start it off? Why is your biggest tag team not being pushed in either a face or a heel way, and all of your tag teams in subsequence feels like they're just filling a roster?
That's what everybody else is saying as well.
Your tag team championship honestly should feel like that is your big thing.
That's how it started off.
Man, but
And
you know
one thing before we go, because I don't think we have really anything else.
Mm-hmm. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
Where's Wardlow?
Where's Scorpio Sky?
I'm glad that I didn't hear it the first time, because the second time I would have. If I heard it the first time, I would have walked off. Why is Wardlow not being pushed? Where is Scorpio Sky? Like,
Both should have been in the Continental Classic, taking Brody
Please.
King and Darby Allin's spot.
this doesn't
Where's the
make
mid
sense.
card? Where's the upper card?
Okay,
Where's the women's division? I need to. There's no stories that's there.
There's nothing sustainable there. That's
Exactly.
the issue. Like, even if you deal, okay, you got Moxley being the world champion. If you start building three people, you don't have to build a bunch of you can build Darby Allin, you can build Jack Perry as the heel, you can build MJF as being the person that always knocks somebody down. They don't even have to be MJF doesn't even have to be the person in the run for it. He could just be the person that doesn't want anybody else to be in the run for it. And that could build a story there.
So basically, Hangman Page.
Yes. Man. And Hangman Page with Bobby Lashley and Swerve Strickland being around, and now you're throwing in Christian Cage. It feels like it should be something, but it's not.
I swear they saving that Christian cash in for when Adam Copeland come back. I think TK want that match so bad.
And he shouldn't. Because
I don't want that match.
he's devaluing the entire roster by doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, but I don't have anything else to say. We can talk about it more when I'm a little more sober, because right now I know that I'm looking like a little intoxicated.
And
Keep
I
going.
need something to eat.
Yeah. No, I'm not
I
gonna
keep going. I just got here.
I'm not I'm gonna keep going. You should have got here a little bit earlier, but
Stupid network outages, man.
Right.
I was like, soon as you come back on. You sent me a text. She's like, you can jump in on your phone. You know, I was just about to do that. And I looked over. My Discord was up. I was like,
yeah, I'm right.
get these
on
kids to bed. I got somewhere to be.
All right. All right, I gotta pee. So let's get this done. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right. With that being said, another episode is in the books. We did it.
Yeah.
All right. I just want everybody to know that everything that you do is either going to be a lesson or a memory. The memory is the good that reminds you why it is what it is that you're doing. And the lessons are the bad to understand where you're going wrong so you can understand it, move on, and kick his ass to move forward. Know that if nobody told you that they love you today, I love you more than anything. And I'm intoxicated. So what did they say? A drunk mind speaks sober truth or something like that. I love you.
Something like that.
You are being here
Something
with
like that.
us. You are stuck with us through this entire thing. I love you. And nobody said that you're awesome. We all feel that you're awesome for sticking with us. But
You.
you'll understand what it is about hard times make strong men make good times make soft men make hard times, and the cycle continues. Understand that you can be a
Keep
hard
drunk.
man, or you can understand that what a good man is or a soft man is to keep the good times going. You don't got to be stuck in the cycle. I know.
We suck at what? What is it?
Yeah, no, don't worry about all of that. I've been drinking.
Hard men
I feel
and soft
good,
men.
and I
Yeah,
got
what's that?
Listen,
What's going on over there?
Listen, I had a moment that sounded like it was intelligent, but it's not. Don't worry.
We were sitting there thinking. I'm like, what is that?
Right. But I
I heard soft man and got scared.
Right. But until next time, peace. I love y'all.
Peace.
Until we see you again next week, follow us.
Peace.
Look for me tomorrow.